There's honestly a huge issue with the Pit-a-Pat treasure hunt event. I just made a huge error and I don't want anyone else to make the same mistake. So that's what I'm going to cover in this video. But just before we begin, do not forget to support us. We're still ranked number 2. That rank number 1 spot is so hard to get, we have to fight for it. So be sure to support us, the link will be down below. And also a quick shout out to the Golden. Sorry, there's this virus. Everyone knows by now there's nothing I can do to fix it. But shout out to the Golden for being the first commenter on our last video. Hopefully you don't get infected as well. And enjoy your very exclusive Discord role. Now, jumping back to this event, there are 3 rewards you can get. The first set of rewards are very easy. You basically flip over one of these tiles. Let's do this one here. And watch what we get, 30k gold, okay. And I do want to remind you that each individual tile will be listed here in terms of the rewards you can get. It starts off at 4%, so each one you claim, you basically increase the odds for every other individual tile. So watch this, 4.167%, let's pick this one, and now the odds will increase. Let's go back to the raid info and see it's now 4.34%, and it just keeps going up until either you get all the rewards or until you find the best treasure hunt chest on one of these tiles. Now you can see from all the rewards here, we have one at the top. This is known as the best reward. When you claim the best reward, it's done by finding it through one of these tiles or just getting it at the end. But odds are you'll find it eventually towards the middle of your run with the treasure board. So once you find it, you're given 2 options. The first option is to just continue with the board. So you'll flip over all the tiles until you find every single reward, or until you press this button here. That's what I wasn't sure of before. So if I try to press this button here, you'll see it says you haven't received the best reward from the treasure event yet, so you can't refresh the board. Now this is where the issue lies. If you get this early, and let's say you've only gotten these junk rewards so far, it's not worth it in my opinion to reset your board. I made that very mistake and I'll show you in a moment, but if you go to raid info, you can see there's a bunch of junk rewards which I have gotten ahead of time, but there's also these good rewards here. The skill scroll 3s, this one as well for hunters, and we also have the mana power elixir 3s. So there are some good finds here. Not all of them are good, but some definite good finds. So that leads me to ask, what is the best option here? Should you just continue with the board, or the moment you get the best reward, should you reset? Well, in my opinion, you shouldn't reset unless you've actually gotten some of the better rewards, like the skill scroll 3 for hunters or for Sung Jinwoo. These are honestly a bit costly to get, so if you can get them for free, that's a pretty good value. But if you were to reset the board, your chances do diminish to get them, so it may not entirely be worth it. Now, someone might say, well, if you go to the rewards, once you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treasures on your repeated rewards, you can get this better skill rune premium chest, which I do agree is certainly good, but with the initial drops, that being these boxes here, they're not necessarily good. They're just like our basic rune chest, so more likely than not, you're only going to get rune fragments, which is not worth it. But with this better chest here, if we go to the stats, you can see we are guaranteed a rune, a rare rune at least, but we do have a good shot at a heroic rune as well. Legendaries are probably not going to happen, but still pretty good odds for an epic rune. So you have to ask yourselves, which do you value more? Do you want to continue with the run and unlock multiple rewards, or do you want to rush the best rewards? That way you get the best chest possible. But both those methods, in my opinion, are not ideal. What you actually want to do is method number 3. This assumes you haven't gotten all the best rewards. Once you do find a few of the good ones, what you can do if you find the best reward early is to just continue with your run, do a few more unboxings here, flip the board, and then once you get all the prizes you want, and you look at the raid info and there's nothing good really left, you can press this button. This button here will allow you to reset your board, so you're not stopping too early or too late. You can time when you want to stop it, and it's unfortunate I didn't know that myself. Let me show you in this recording here what happened to me. So here we go, super simple. I'm doing the run. I got a good reward there, very nice. And I think I'll get one more in a second. Hold on, let me get it. It's a pre-recording. Okay, not bad. Continuing on, and ooh, Traces of Shadow, that's good as well. I'm waiting for that one reward. Hold up. I know that skill scroll is coming. Just give it a second here. It's coming, and then I'll find the chest. There we go. So that's a good reward. So now you want to ask yourselves, if you find the chest, which will come in 1 second here, I believe. Where is it? Can the chest come up? There we go. So I just got the best reward, and it'll ask you in just a second. The pop-up will come. Let me show you. So it says, you have found the best reward on this board. Would you like to move to the next treasure hunt board? Now it says tap the screen to continue. Hold on, it'll show 2 pop-ups. There we go. So now we have the cancel option or the change option. Now I thought if I press cancel, that would be over and done with. So what I did mistakenly is press change, and I didn't get that final reward I wanted, that being the Hunter Scroll 3. But overall, we got some decent rewards, but still, you do want to keep this in your considerations, whether or not you want to continue, or if you want to stop early. But what I do recommend going forward is pressing cancel, and then once you do that, you can press this button here once you're ready to actually reset your board and not just change it right away without checking, confirming that you got all the best options. Because now if you look at the board, I would have gotten that skill scroll most likely in my next few pulls, or flips of the board, whatever you want to call it. So that was my mistake there. So that's why I wanted to make this video. Do not make the same mistake I did. But again, it's up to you when you want to change it. If you do value those skill runes, and it's worth it in my opinion to just rush the changes as soon as possible. It's a gamble either way, whether or not you'll get the rewards early or not. So totally up to you, but I did want to make that apparent because some people may not have been aware of this. So yeah, that's what I wanted to cover in this video. Hopefully now this has clarified the event. And also with these are provided regardless, so as you flip over tiles, you'll accumulate these board count results. And once you get to 50, you'll get a rune. And then every 30 after that, you'll be getting the final reward over and over again. So honestly, this is a pretty decent event. It makes me really want to purchase these every single time. That being 500 diamonds for 4 of these, but not worth it honestly. Even these ones here though, you get 15, but for around what, $1 each, kind of pushing it. So we'll have to see if I really want to go super pay to win. Probably not, though this one, 2.5 runes and 5 of these, not bad actually. Overall, if you're super pay to win, you'll probably purchase this anyways. If you're not super pay to win and you want to maximize on rewards just a little bit towards the end of the event, it might be a good buy, but anyways, I digress. Just wanted to cover that mistake with you. I made it and I was a little bit upset, lost out on that one skill scroll, but that's okay as long as I can teach people to not make the same mistakes I did. I'll be a very happy camper. And I did do a video previously on the rewards here, covering which ones you should purchase at a time and which ones you can wait to purchase. So do check out that video. That is if you haven't already. But yeah, that is all I had for you today. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget to support us on the supporter program. I really want our community to get that rank #1 spot. This was Zaf signing out.